Hi guys. Oh my gosh, I literally need to start going live earlier in the day because the sun is already setting and it's so freaking annoying. So, anyway, I have a short video for you that's going to explain how you can eat salads and not experience bloating. I literally made the salad that's in the cover photo on this video yesterday, and I thought about doing the video then, but anyways, here it is now. So if you're a person that feels like you're bloated a lot of the time, first of all, just please know that that is not the way that it has to be. You can completely change that. You do not need to live with bloating. I used to have it so badly, and now it's like it could not even exist in my body because I am so clear on what causes it and how to take care of myself so that it never exists, right? And if you need support with that, then check the box below because I just relaunched my 6-week gut healing course, but now it's DIY. You can start anytime you want because if you're bloated all the time, I know that you want this yesterday and you can just jump right in, and it's a 6-week protocol, and I tell you exactly what to eat and why and how it's going to work, and you get to have email support with me too. So there's a special December bonus. But anyways, let me just explain this to you in case you're just wondering what you can do right now on your own. Okay, if watch my video. I'll link it after I am finished with this one. It was from like 2 videos ago or 3 about what to do if fruits and vegetables are hurting your stomach. Okay, so you kind of need to have that basic understanding, but the short of it is they're never the problem. It's a pathogen issue and or toxin issue and or sluggish digestive system in general issue. So we have to actually continue to eat fruits and vegetables in order to resolve this issue fully and completely, right? Because that's what we want. We don't want to just eliminate foods and then just keep cutting things out and not be able to do fun things or go out to eat because we're afraid that our stomach's going to blow up, right? So we need to get it all the way healthy and let it always work right and be able to experience all different kinds of foods under the realm of like I'm a healthy person and I'm going to give my body what it wants and needs as a general like way of living. Okay, so the salad and the salads that I put in my course to help you with healing the gut for good have these components, and I'm going to just break them down quickly and explain them to you. So the base of the salad is spinach. This is the spinach I use. It's just organic triple washed spinach, and I like that for a couple reasons. Like we need to have the leafy greens as number one. So I don't want you to avoid eating salads at all because we need the leafy greens. You need the leafy greens. Everybody needs leafy greens every single day. But if you are going through gut healing issues, you need them for this reason, which is they are gentle cleansers of the digestive tract. And part of the way that we ultimately get to healing the gut fully is we clean that inner lining out from anything that could be plaqued on there, decayed. We've got to be able to eliminate things, but sometimes it's like a gentle scrub brush. Okay, not like this is my Norwex scrub brush. Why am I so weird? It's a gentle, so it doesn't hurt you, right? And you don't experience the feelings of maybe bloating or reactions in terms of gut symptoms like you can with other foods that are very, very potent and strong, which are still good. But anyways, so spinach is accessible. It's easy to find. It's easy to find organic, and it's gentle. It's a gentle cleansing brush along your digestive tract. And so we need that to be repeated. In fact, it's one of the foods, one of the plant foods that I have my clients eat in the first phase of Trust Your Gut protocol, which is where we're dosing certain foods in high quantities every day or every most days because they're the ones that are going to work the fastest. Okay. So this is critical. Okay. So we want to have you eating salads with leafy greens. Spinach, again, one more thing I'll tell you is I like spinach because you don't need it to be like massaged like the curly kale where it can be coarse. Or it's just it's just like easy to eat immediately. Another good one would be romaine or something like that, okay? Or mixed leafy greens, which are also like that soft texture. Next, you can put other vegetables in your salad, but specifically ones that you're going to do really well with are non-starchy vegetables that are high water content and not so triggering. So I'm going to get to the point of what the heck is triggering vegetables, right? In case you're dying to know. But cucumbers, I put in a lot of my salads day to day because they have so many benefits in general. But if you're doing gut healing protocol, they're amazing because they're cooling and cleansing to the body. They're cooling and cleansing to your central nervous system. And you might ask me like, well, what the heck does that have to do with this? Well, you have a lot of innervations of your central nervous system in your gut. And again, if there's irritation, which bloating comes out of an irritated gut, we need to calm and cool that down, okay? So we want to be able to get foods in that are not going to trigger reaction. So it's sort of like the whole theory of my first phase is, how can I get food in you guys that's really beneficial without triggering you and without making your gut work really hard for the nutrients, okay? Those are the two main components. So cucumbers are high water content and very cooling, so I would really like to put those on repeat. So put those in your salads with your leafy greens, okay? Another one you could use is celery. And another way to go would be like bell peppers, because they typically don't cause triggering reactions because they are, again, high water content, pretty gentle to break down and digest, okay? So, but I would go for like the red, yellow, or orange ones versus green. They just have a little bit more boost and nutrient benefit, okay? Next, what's in the picture you can see are peas, and these are just organic peas that are chilled in my fridge, and I buy them in frozen bags, usually from Costco because it's the best deal. But I just put them in glass containers and let them thaw out so they're ready to go. But it just makes the salad a little bit heartier, and it's just another form of plants, and peas are going to help you be a little bit more satisfied and maybe full, while not having an outright reaction with a bad bacteria inside the gut, okay? So you know how there's starchy vegetables and non-starchy? The starchy vegetables are going to be helpful because they're filling and they're going to give you nutrients. And I'm going to show you one other really important one here in a second that wasn't in that photo in the salad that I ate yesterday. But the only one I really want you guys to make sure you don't put in your salad, even if it's organic, to heal the gut, is corn, okay? Corn is like, no. We've got to get it out because it is a direct feeder of strep bacteria, which is usually related to a lot of bloating. And it's not going to be allowed. It's not going to be allowed in the protocols. Not to say that you can't consume it ever again in your life, but it's just a really little bad guy, I think is what it is. So anyway, peas are something you can use in your gut healing protocol. And they just kind of are nice sweetness too, and I like to put them in pastas as well. Okay, then you're gonna see these noodles. So this is plant pasta. These actually are made from chickpeas, just pure chickpea pasta. Now, this probably wouldn't be phase one, but they usually don't cause reactions because, well, they're made from plants, and beans are a different issue, okay? So beans are a combination protein and starch. So sometimes you'll feel bloated from beans, but the reason is because, like I said before, one of the core reasons behind chronic bloating is your digestive system energy is stagnant or slow or sluggish. So what this means is you're not digesting quickly as you consume the food, so things are getting backed up. And when things get backed up, your body always has to choose, what am I going to break down first? Well, let me tell you, it's always going to break down the food that takes the longest first, okay? It's going to be efficient with its time. And what would be that? Would be the protein component of a bean. And so that means like the carbohydrate component would sit around and can putrefy and rot, which a lot of times, this sounds gross, you guys, but what's happening is you're experiencing this putrefaction of the gut when you have bloating. So I do find that like a little bit of plant pasta that's just cooked in water it's almost like it's diluted. Do you know what I mean? Versus having like an actual chickpea that's like hard or rent or cooked or whatever in your salad. But you could try this, or even better would be if you used plant pasta that was made from something like rice or even shirataki noodles or something like that. Okay. So these typically are just like an easy filler. Okay. Then the dressing on that salad was this. Actually, it's a plant-based tzatziki dip, and it's from Good Foods. So, oh gosh, it's getting so dark. But the reason that this works is because it's low fat, and it's also made mostly from cauliflower and other herbs and veggies. So the issue with fat when you're trying to beat bloating is not that fat makes you, or consuming fats in your diet makes you bloated, but it's harder to digest again because it's more dense. So it's going to slow your overall digestive speed. But what we're working on when healing chronic bloating is getting that speed up to be really fast, quick, and efficient. So you don't want to consume high fat salad dressings or things like with eggs for sure, or oils. Okay. So we really want to keep it light and quick. So most of the foods you want to be consuming to get rid of bloating are the fastest and easiest to digest. They're the lightest. They're the quickest to digest. What are those? Fruits and vegetables. Okay, like literally you can't go wrong. Fruits and vegetables. So this is made of fruits and vegetables, where a lot of times if you see a plant-based or a vegan creamy salad dressing, it's higher in fat. So you could use something like this, or you could use like coconut aminos, or you could just use like lemon juice or like some other kind of citrus. And another thing you can do is just use the peas and sort of smash them in. And I have 2 Instagram accounts, you guys. One of them is called FOODREBEL Eats, which is like a lot of just recipes, food, cooking videos, shopping tips. And I have, it's called Jody's, what is it called? Jody's classic pea dip or something. I just told one of my clients she should make it for this weekend for a veggie tray she's doing, but it's because it's low fat and it's very flavorful. Okay. So then the next thing is, I didn't get it out, but it was fresh cilantro. So putting fresh cilantro or parsley or other herbs on your salads will help you with bloating. Okay. Because they're cleansers. They're going to help get rid of pathogens. They're going to help with your liver. They're going to help wipe out residues and create flavor for you so you like what you're eating. Okay. So let me just summarize here before I give you my last tips. The key components of making salads that don't make you bloated are leafy greens, especially simple ones like spinach, water content, high water content vegetables like cucumber, celery, or bell pepper, filler foods that won't cause reactions like peas or a plant-based pasta, a low fat or no fat dressing, and then I'm going to show you this. Okay, so I mentioned other starchy vegetables. These are just cooked potatoes, and it doesn't matter really what kind, but you can use potatoes because potatoes are really good to soothe the gut, and you have to have that time factor where you're experiencing the soothing and the reduction in irritation so that you can move all the way through it, right, and get rid of this stuff for good. So potatoes are, again, part of my phase 1 protocol. So you're going to keep eating potatoes, especially sweet potatoes, because they do help soothe that lining. We've got to get it feeling nice and good again and absorbing nutrients better in order to be all done with this issue, because it's like, come on, let's not be bloated. And then I'll do a separate video for you guys tomorrow, but what I was talking about a lot, and I just made an Instagram post on my main, I was going to say main channel, but like that's not the language over there, but cauliflower, broccoli, cruciferous vegetables, they are not a problem, but you might feel a reaction from them. So check out my video about what to do with fruits and vegetables make you bloated or hurt your stomach. That's why, but they're fighting a bacteria or they're fighting a virus. They're causing a healing reaction. And so you can consume them on a gut healing protocol, but you still might feel bloated, but it's okay. You can just know that's what's happening and then keep on eating them knowing they're really powerful healing foods as well, okay? So it's really up to you. But those are what you kind of want to look at when you're building your menus, you're building what you're eating in a day. Because I know I've been there completely. I used to eat salads and then like come home, or like, I'm just thinking of this one time I was out to eat and my stomach would be all the way distended, feeling so uncomfortable, but I didn't really know why. I didn't know what was going on. And then just remember, it's never one food. It's never one meal. It's a chronic inflammation, just meaning it's like consistent. It's not going away, and it's not just acute, like one time you went out to eat and then no, you don't have it anymore. Is because there's chronic things going on internally that have got to be addressed. Okay. So bloating is like, hey, I need you to do something different. I'm talking from your body's perspective, right? And I need a little bit more support. Generally speaking, the body is wanting soothing, healing, elimination, and those kind of things. So, okay, it's getting dark and I have to go get my children. So I hope you guys like this video. Like, share, subscribe if you did, and check out the gut healing course if you need it, because you deserve to feel good all the time. Okay, bye.